Hi guys, it's Tori. Welcome to my YouTube. If you're new here, hello and welcome in. In today's video, let's talk about beach waves because everyone wants pretty effortless beach waves that take less than 10 minutes and that you can just wear all the time. And I have so many clients that struggle with this guy, with the clamp, and I want to teach you guys how to use it because you shouldn't be scared of it. It's so easy and I'm gonna teach you. So this look just requires like a couple of tools. I'm gonna go over them with you. I'm gonna link everything down in my bio, and yeah, let's get to it. So I hope that you guys like it and enjoy, and let's get started. All right guys, so to start off, there are there are four things that you need for this, and it's super easy. One, a scrunchie to section out your hair. Two, a curling iron. Ooh, about to have a little disaster right here. A curling iron. I personally like the BABYLISS 1 1/4. If you have longer hair, you can use like 1 1/4 or 1 1/2. If you have shorter hair, you can use a 1 inch, but usually for everyone, I do use like a 1 1/4. So to answer your question, let's use 1 1/4. So that one's my favorite one. I'm gonna link everything down below. I always use a dry texture spray when it comes to these loose beachy waves. My favorite one is by IGK. It is called Beach Club. And another thing that I love to use when I'm curling my hair and I want it to last for the week is some kind of oil to manage any kind of like frizziness on your ends or any flyaways at the top. So I like to use Olaplex oil. It looks like this. Those are my favorite products. Like I said, I'm gonna link them all down below. So to start off, I have like a day dirty hair, and you can, you know, blow dry your hair when you get out of the shower, or if your hair just kind of like dries, just let it dry, and we're gonna just like style it all from here. So I'm gonna start out by sectioning my hair out, okay? I'm gonna probably divide my whole head into, I would say it'll take me like 4 sections to get to the top. The thing with beach waves is you don't have to be super specific and particular about the pieces you're picking up, the sections you're taking, because beach waves are not supposed to look like prom curls. They're supposed to look messy and effortless. So I have a lot of girls that like overthink doing beach waves at home, and it's really easy. So I hope that this video teaches you how easy it really is. So I'm gonna start out with about this much hair. That looks good to me, okay? I am gonna take my first section right here. My rule is from the face to the ear, all of the curls are gonna go away from the face, okay? After that, you can alternate them. You can go away from the face, towards the face. It doesn't really matter as long as they're not all going in the same direction, because if they're all going in the same direction, it's not gonna look, my dog just snored. If they're all going in the same direction, it's not gonna look like it's beach waves. It's gonna look more like formal, which this is just like not the look that I'm trying to do right now. So I'm gonna start off by taking this front piece right here. This is how much hair I'm taking, give or take. People are scared of the clamp. Don't be scared of the clamp. I'm gonna show you how to use it. So I'm going to pick up my hair. I'm going to open the clamp, okay? I'm gonna put it in the hair, and the second I let it go, I'm going to start curling, okay? As I'm curling, I'm kind of lifting this up in little motions to allow me to go all the way down the hair, okay? Once I get to about a 1/2 inch away from the end, okay? I'm just gonna drop this straight down and let it go. So it looks like super curled right now, but I can just kind of like go like this with my hands and it's gonna relax. And at the end, I'm gonna like texture spray the crap out of my hair, and it's just gonna look nice and undone. So now that that's done, I'm gonna take my second strand. And like I said, I like to typically alternate them. It doesn't really matter. But I am gonna alternate this next one. So I'm gonna open the clamp. I'm gonna just keep going down the strand of hair, lifting this little clamp up to allow the hair to slip and move. When I get to the very end, okay, I'm just going to release. That easy. So I'm gonna repeat that on this side. And I'm gonna explain it again, because I know it's a little confusing at first, but once you have it down, and you'll like never have to do this again. So, taking my strand, taking the clamp. When you're going away from the face, like you should be on this one, the clamp will be facing closest to you, okay? So the second I clamp, oh, that wasn't even in there. The second I clamp it down, I'm starting to move, okay? And as I'm moving, like I said, in order to get the hair to slip, you have to lift this clamp up and down. Once I get to the last 1/2 inch, I'm going to release it downwards. That simple. So now, same thing on this side. And I'm taking all of the hair in the back right now, I'm taking to the side. So I'm getting the hair in the back as well. You don't need to be like doing back bends like this. So now that I'm going towards the face, the clamp is gonna be facing away from me, okay? So I'm picking it up. The second I clamp it, I'm starting to move the curling iron. Lifting this little clamp up so the hair can slip. Then when I get to the very end, I am going to release. There, so that's the first layer. Easy enough, right? And I'm not spraying anything until the end. If your hair is slippery, you can use a light hold hairspray on these pieces, and then we can dry texture spray it at the end. My hair holds a curl really well, so I don't have to spray it until the end. But let's say if your hair doesn't, you can do like a light mist of a hairspray on each section. The sections that you take also should be about like 1 inch to 1.5 inches thick. That's just the way I do it. I like don't have time to sit and like do my hair for like 30 minutes every morning. This is gonna be like an 8-minute for you guys that get nice and like quick at this in practice. It should be that quick. So now that I'm at the next section, okay, I'm gonna take my section of hair. The clamp is facing me because this is the closest one to my face. We're gonna go away from the face, clamp it, immediately start moving it. And I'm just going slow right now to show you guys, but once you get the hang of this, you can go super, super quickly. This iron just like is so good and curls the hair just like very, very quickly. Okay, now I'm gonna take my next section. And same thing. Just start moving it. You have to use this clamp. You have to just like pulse it in order to get the hair all the way down to this last 1/2 inch. And once it gets there, release, okay? Now I'm gonna take this back section back here. I think people get like intimidated by the back too, but it's really, you're just doing the exact same thing. I'm gonna go away from my face, so the clamp should be facing the back. Immediately start moving it. Till I get to the very end, and let go. Okay, I'm just gonna do the next side and you guys can just watch and probably speed it up because it gets a little repetitive to watch over and over again.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go.
whole head's curled. Now I'm gonna go to the top part here. So the top part, I feel like, is where people get like a little like confused on how to curl their like little front pieces or bangs. So I like to personally do like a center part. If you want to do a side part, that's cool too, but I left out, like you could see, about this much hair for the top. And what we're gonna do is take our little front bang, okay, and it's really the same thing. I just try and curl it even less because I just want this to be more of like a swoop rather than a wave. So of course, like I said, this part is gonna go away from the face. Anything from the ear to the face should go away from the face, and after that you alternate. I'm gonna take my clamp the hair, immediately start moving it, and just when I get to the very end, I'm just gonna let it go, okay? With this, I don't like to start the clamp as high because I like more of like the swoop look. Like I don't want the curl to start like up here. That's why when I took this, I started more here than up here, okay? With these guys in the front, same thing. I'm just gonna pick up my section, and this is still kind of in front of the ear, so I'm just gonna go away from the face still. You can go towards the face, it doesn't really matter. I'm taking it, clamping down, immediately moving. At the very end, I'm just gonna let it go, okay? My curling iron keeps hitting my hydro flask. That's why it keeps making that ding noise. I'm gonna take my back top section, clamp it, and then at the very end, let it go. That easy. Just don't overthink it. Like once you have the clamp motion down, that's literally all you need. You just need to know that from the ear to the front of the face, you're going away from the face. After that, just alternate them however, and that is really it. And I like to, like I said, leave the last half an inch out as well. So I'll show you guys on this side again. I'm taking this piece, the clamp is facing the front. I'm gonna immediately start curling, and then just at the very end, let it go. You can also, like, if you have just like a little bit at the top that you didn't curl, just like take some from the last section to like marry the two sections together. Clamp it, move down the head. When I get to the very end, I'm gonna let it go. That easy. Okay, so I like these curls. These look really pretty. If you wanted just more of like a soft curl look, this would be perfect. And you can just throw like a little bit of hairspray in your hair. I like the 1-800-CALL-ME. It's by IGK. It looks like this. It's just a light hold hairspray, or if you have fine hair, you can use obviously a medium to strong hold. So if you like this look, this is really cute. You can just like, you know, spray your hair and you're good for the day. I am a psycho and I like to just like texture spray my hair so much to make it really big, like a lion. So I am going to take my IGK texture spray, and I'm just gonna go to town. So the difference between this and a hairspray is this is gonna add grit to your hair. Hairspray is more so just gonna like smooth out any wispies. So it's not gonna add like a lot of crazy like texture like this guy is. So I'm gonna just take it, and in the center, just like start spraying it and kind of like running my fingers through it to make it nice and big. So you can see the difference between like hairspray and then dry texture spray. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, just like spray it and really shake my hair out. I always also will flip upside down because I'm that bitch, and I am gonna just like spray my whole head under here as well. So I'm gonna go like this and just spray like in here and really just like shake my hair out as much as I want. And then when I flip back up, I have almighty volume. So that just went from like pretty curls to like high, I have giant, huge Victoria's Secret curls. So you can see the difference, and you can either keep your hair parted in the center, but with me, I don't really like to have a part, I feel like, when my hair's curled. I like to go like this and just kind of let it hang that way. And then to get this to hold, sometimes I'll even like dry texture spray the top of it. So yeah, there you have it. You can go either way. I just like am so obsessed with this look. It's just so like effortless and timeless, and you can literally wear it with any outfit and it looks good. And if you know, practice it and do it right, you can go for like a good couple of days with like wearing your hair like this. And then I'll like throw my hair into a ponytail, and my ponytail is still like cute and curled. So at the end, the last thing I would say if I'm gonna do anything is, if I am like wearing my hair down the center like this and I have any kind of flyaways, I'll take a little bit of my oil on my hand and I'll just smooth the top with it lightly, and then I'll put just like a little bit on my ends too to make them look nice and fresh. And that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys liked it, and I hope that you learned something. I feel like this is just so cute for like everyday curls. Everyone wants those like lived in, pretty, soft, beachy waves, and that is this. And it's super easy, and it only requires a couple of tools and steps. So I hope that you guys learned something. If you do, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.